Avengers Tower is back, and so are we, so get ready. We'll cover this and more in the UK's #1 Marvel Strike Force podcast, the MSF Pod. Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to episode 88 of the UK's #1 Marvel Strike Force podcast, the MSF Pod. This podcast covers everything that's happening in the world of Marvel Strike Force, which is a mobile hero collector game available wherever you play mobile games. We are the lads from 4Play Gaming. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/4playuk. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and tell your alliance mates about us if you enjoy this podcast. And a massive thank you to you for your support. Introducing the crew today, we have the kit man and resident expert in all things Marvel, Digz. How you doing, mate?
Hey, mate, you all right?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. And yeah, my name is Luke. Right, mate. So first and foremost, did you get any good upgrades this week? Red stars, and what have you been working on team-wise?
The only noteworthy pull I got was 4 stars on Spider-Man Noir. Basic, which is always good. Other than that, nothing good. I can't remember if we talked about it or not, but I only got 2 stars on Spider-Man 2099, which was dark. I came through loads of balls trying to do that and got nothing. Okay. And then I've been working on quite a few recently. Yesterday I went mad and just leveled up Spider Weaver from 0 to level 85. Get all the T5s, everything. Just went mad. And I've been leveling up the Gamma team as well because they are wicked.
Yeah, they are good, aren't they?
Red Hulk's the Don.
Where did you end up with Red Hulk? Was it 4 or 5 stars for him in the end? Off of the Scourge event?
4, I believe.
Right. Okay. Cool. Nice, mate. Nice work. Love to hear it. Okay. For me, I did the red star thing for Spider-Man Noir. In my efforts to even see him, I pulled 6 stars on a Boyaka 619 Mysterio. And eventually I got a 5-star on old Nick Cage in the spider suit. So happy days. But yeah, it was a lot of orbs. I've now got an absolute heap of like 5s and 4s saved up. But yeah, just I don't know. Felt bad. I blew through a heap of them as well. So
did you hop off the ground like Mysterio when he dropped as well?
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, oh, here it comes. I'm gonna get 6 on old on Noir, and I was like, Mysterio. Oh, come on.
You need to make him so much better than he is. He's such a cool character.
Absolutely. I mean, I know they sort of slightly reworked him a couple of years ago, but yeah, I mean, he deserves to be higher up in my roster, mate. He's level 65. Just not great. But I don't know, maybe he'll come good one day. Right. Okay. So let's do the community roundup. If you want to get involved in the conversation, if you just want to jump in the comments, call us Sponsor Nerds. The channel is youtube.com/4playuk and comment on this episode number. And what did the people say this week?
So we had a comment on Twitter from a gentleman called Alex asking 2 questions. First one is what our honest opinions on who Death will be, the Last Horseman. And will we all be building the new Spider team? Okay,
so you kind of answered that already, haven't you?
I certainly am going to build that new Spider team. I think they're going to be. Well, they look really good, and every time they make a new character, like it's a MSF exclusive character they've created, Kestrel, Deathpool, they're always OP. So. Yeah. I think going to be good, and the fact that they've got 2 open spots, but they boost those people in those open spots, I think they're going to be good. So,
yeah, no, I agree with you as well. And then obviously Spider Weaver's needed for Doom for Apocalypse as well, as aren't they? So that's yeah. I mean, so you might as well build the other 2 on the team. I mean, I've been fairly fortunate in regards to red star pulls on them. I mean, that entire team for me is 5 red. So, I mean, at some point we'll get 5 yellow on them. But a 3-person team that you could just throw 2 extra Spider-Verse characters in with them and make them pretty formidable in Cosmic Crucible. I think it's worth the resources, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And so Alex's first question on Death, upcoming is the next. Well, it's the final Horseman on the long and arduous road to Apocalypse. I feel like Frodo and Sam, mate. Like, who do you reckon? Who do you reckon Death is?
I'm absolutely convinced it's going to be Angel. I've been saying it since the beginning. It's true to the comics and true to the old school cartoon that always seems to Death always seems to be Angel. So I'm convinced it's him. I kind of hope I'm wrong because I don't want another mutant team.
Yeah.
And I don't really. I mean, yeah, there's not really any other trait they could do. I want it to be skill. We need a new skill team. The Secret Avengers are getting power crept to death. And there's only 3 of them. So, yeah.
Yeah, no. I completely echo what you're saying. I mean, it seems like the rumor has been for a long time that that Angel or Archangel is going to be Death. I mean, I'm not super up on the Apocalypse lore. I know there's been like a load of different Horsemen and stuff, including we've discussed it over the period of time that it's happened, haven't we? But everyone seems to be saying it's going to be Angel. Now, I don't know if that means that maybe they're going to throw a curveball and give it to someone else, but I imagine all of this stuff's already in the, it's already in stone, isn't it?
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, like I say, I do hope I'm wrong, but I'd be very surprised if it isn't Angel.
Yeah.
But who goes in the rest of that team, I have no idea.
Yeah, no idea. I mean, there's been there's been talk of potentially rework for Psylocke, and then talk of Magneto joining that team as well, which makes obviously makes it a little bit more complicated for newer players. Obviously, I mean, the majority of sort of endgame players have Magneto, but again, if you're a newer player looking to get this team, that's another heap of mutants that you need to level and stuff, and just makes it a little bit more that extra bit complicated for newer players.
I mean, if it is Death, I hope they don't do a full mutant team. I hope they mix it up and make it like a mix of traits.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, a lot of I've seen people are just assuming it's going to be a mutant raid team, and I'm like, I don't think they're going to give us that yet,
because they've already done. I suppose it's not a Horseman team. I suppose. No, so I suppose none of the Horseman teams are raid, are they? We've got the Gamma team is War, Darkhold is Arena, and Cosmic Crucible for Unlimited X-Men. So it could be a raid team.
Yeah, could be. So I guess hold your mutant gear just in case.
Yeah, I mean, I've already leveled up all the Unlimited X-Men to 16 anyway. So.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mutants going up there.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I say, it's a little bit of a shame that everyone it's almost like a badly kept secret, isn't it? That everyone sort of knows. But I'd love to be surprised. I'd love for it to be like, I don't know. I can't think of someone cool off the top of my head, but yeah, it'd be nice for a curveball to come in.
Yeah, if it's Nightcrawler, I'd lose my mind.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, maybe Nightcrawler shows up in this team. Who knows?
Maybe.
But yeah, I don't know. All right, and what about on the YouTube, mate? Someone else said something, didn't they, from memory?
Yeah, on the YouTube we had, I think it's a gentleman called Anthony. In your guys' next video, you guys should compare and contrast every team by how much each of you has put into each team. For example, who has the largest Darkhold team, who has the strongest Inhuman, AIM, Wave 1 Avengers, etc. I'll be curious to see how much your team by team investment vary between you guys. So thanks for that, dude. I think it would be a hell of a long show if we sat here and compared every team.
Yeah.
So maybe the top 10 squads we've got built. Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea, mate. So yeah, let's do the top 10. You lead the way. So obviously you're the highest team you've got in the game so far.
So my highest team is probably the same as yours, the hybrid team that I call the New Eternal Warriors. So it's the New Warriors and the Eternals. So Cloak and Dagger, Icarus and Cersei, and Deathball.
Okay.
They are 934,000.
Right. Okay. Mine's slightly different. Mine's my my skill. No wait. My skill rating.
Oh, nice.
So that's Kestrel, Sharon Carter, Maria Hill, Doom, and Captain Sam, and that's a million and 25.
Nice.
But I mean, everyone there's. I mean, Kestrel's 7 red, and everyone else is 6, apart from Doom, who I'm tempted to invest just for the flex. And then what about in number 2, mate?
So number 2 is for me is your number 1, but I don't have Doom in that team. I have Baron Zemo.
Oh, okay, nice.
I find there's too many minions. Maria Hill pulls at her minions, and Doom can't fully flex on his ultimate if he's in that team. So I tend to split them up.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. No, love to hear that. All right. So my number 2 is my raid team for Mutant, which is my my astonishing X-Men. Astonishing that they need it. You know, that they're so poor and desperately need a rework at this point. They're at 837k. Gear tier 16 Beast, and I might put 16 on Bishop just because they're just not getting it done anymore in Doom Raid.
Fair play.
Then again, I need to keep that mutant gear, so I probably won't. Number 3, mate.
My number 3 is my Web Warriors. They are 875k.
Same with me, mate. 829k.
Nice. And then number 4 for me is Darkhold, and they're 806k.
800 what?
36.
36, yeah, 814. Everyone's gear tier 16 against except for Scarlet Witch. I don't want to. I know I have to, but I haven't yet.
Do you know what? Only MLF and Doctor Strange Heartless are gear tier 16 for me in that team.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is 15.
That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I used oh goodness, I used Granny Agatha for DD5. So yeah, okay. So next up, we've got it's number 5, right? Is that right?
Yeah, number 5. Mine is A-Force with Doom. That's where my Doom goes in my A-Force team.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. And what's that? That's
827k.
Okay, nice. So for me, it's my symbiotes. Remember them? 725k.
Nice. Number 6 is the new Hero Asgardian team, and they are 773k.
Wow. Okay. Mine is oh man, it's the Gamora team with Adam Warlock that I can't remember the name of at the top. Infinity Watch. Yeah, 709k.
Nice. So yeah, my Infinity Watch next on mine, which number 7 are we on now?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And they're 779k.
Nice. Next up for me is my Bionic Avengers. It's 686k.
Nice. Number 8 for me is Young Avengers, and they're 708k.
Yep, Young Avengers for me at 684k.
And then number 9 is the new Gamma team, and they're 699k.
So funny, we're so close. Number 9 for me is Gamma as well at 666k. Metal.
And then last but not least, Unlimited X-Men, 695k.
Right, and my number 10 is your new Eternal Warriors at 654k. Both my Cloak and Dagger need some love, but I just haven't put anything into them.
No, I've given them both hella love. My Cloak's 180k and my Dagger's 217k. I think she's like my second or third highest too.
Yeah, you pulled 7 red on Dagger from memory, didn't you? Yeah, crazy.
Second
sorry?
She's second in highest too, and only to Kestrel. Kestrel's number 1. She's number 2.
Wow. Nice, mate. Well, there you go. So there are top 10 teams for now. So obviously, I mean, it's for both of us, it all evolves around raid and this new meta, this new apocalypse meta, doesn't it? I mean, that proof's in the pudding there, isn't it?
Yeah, like I say, everything I do at the minute is just in service of getting apocalypse as early as I can. That's all I want.
Yeah, that's it. So thanks a lot for your question. I hope that helped. I know it's not quite what you asked, but I figure if we just rattled through every single team in the game, you guys are probably going to have like bleeding ears and they're going to be like, screw these guys. So
Just the other way to work, just throwing their car off the dual carriage, right? Oh, no!
Yeah, that's it. Yes, I mean, if you want us to do like a super long list and stuff, then we might do it in a separate video. I know some content creators do like a roster roast, like a review where they sort of go through all of their teams. So maybe we'll do that at some point. But if you guys are interested in that, right. So next up, what happened in MSF this week? So first of all, big thanks to everyone for the patience recently. I know we've been a little bit inconsistent with the pods and stuff. The truth is, real life's getting in the way of this, and we've had a lot on. Like, we were away at a grappling event last weekend, so apologies. And normal, consistent service should hopefully resume from now on. And and a big congratulations again to Adam. Okay, so let's talk about some more Strikeforce, I guess. So the new month-long event for Spider-Man 2099 is here. We've got an event coming for Spider-Man Noir, which we're not quite sure about. We also have these Horseman Harvest orbs, which are for farming specific nodes in campaign. How have you been approaching that, mate?
So I didn't realise that you got those orbs from farming particular nodes until like 2 days ago. I just thought it was from the web milestones. So I blitzed my heart out. I finished all the milestones. And I was just like, oh, I didn't even get the little cape. Like, what's this about? And then when I actually paid attention, I was just like, oh, I need to farm these particular nodes. Smooth. So now I've just been farming those nodes. I mean, they correlate with a couple of things I'm farming anyway. Like Cape Bishop is one of the nodes, and somebody else who I can't remember off the top of my head. But I think it was for a certain gear part was one of the nodes as well. But yeah, so I've just been farming them as and when.
Brilliant. Okay. Pretty much the same for me as well, mate, to be honest. But I've been exclusively just farming those nodes just to try and get through the milestones as quick as possible. But I mean, I'm not doing super great with it, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I'm on milestone 37, and that's probably going to be as far as I get, judging by the points.
Yeah, because there's 40, isn't there? Is it 40 milestones?
Yeah.
The last three are like ridiculous, like big leaps.
You go from like 59 up to 100,000.
Yeah, I'm on milestone 35, and I'll do that comfortably. I might get 36, and that'll probably be it.
Right, but you've got enough to get the cape for the first. Brilliant. Okay, good news. Okay, and look, the orbs are pretty decent. I've found. Have you had some good pulls out of them?
I think I got one good pull with it. That orb for me may as well just be called Ultimus Food, because that's pretty much what I get out of it. I think I got something like 10 shards for Dazzler or something the other day, which I was happy with. It might have been 20 shards, can't remember now.
Yeah.
So I was happy about that, but yeah, most of the time I'm just getting like Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel and stuff like that, and it's just all going straight into Ultimus. But every time I pull an Unlimited X-Men character, I'm like, woohoo!
Yeah, it's nice to actually see some shards for Unlimited, isn't it? Like, yeah, I can't remember who I was watching the other day. I was watching a content creator talk about a data mine for an upcoming event, and it's going to require Unlimited X-Men, but it's going to be like you're going to get more points for your star rating on them.
Oh, how dare you!
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that. I think that'll probably be next week's blog post.
Yeah, they should have done it with gear tier. Really, that would have been a bit fairer for people. Yeah,
well, I mean that, and that seems like the standard as well. So I mean, everything in this game is subject to change. So maybe they'll decide to be fair, but who knows? We'll have to see.
How many people have got Gambit anything over 4 stars? Do you know what I mean? I'm on the cusp. I think I'm 3 shards away from getting him to 4 stars. Like, there can't be many people having 5 or 6 or 7.
Absolutely not. No, including people that have bought offers.
Yeah,
which is bananas. Okay, while we're talking about bananas, the Fortune Favors event, it's capped at 5,000 points, and it's a core spending event, which is conveniently the amount of cores that we were given after the mess up in the store from last week. Have you been getting involved in this Fortune Favors event, buddy?
Not only indirectly from refreshing nodes on the Spider Weaver event. That's it, and I've only been going up to 50s on that as well. I've got her at 5-star now, so I'm just like, well, that'll do me nicely.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, good. So I mean, I'm literally just spending cores as I normally do, like you. Thank you very much for the cores, but you're not getting them that easy, I'm afraid. All right, Cosmic Crucible Minute, mate. How was your defense getting on? And how did you do this week?
I didn't fare too well this week. I got absolutely hammered in my first matchup. The second one I lost, but only just lost like 100 points or less. Mm-hmm. And then the third one I won. I wiped out all his teams, and he couldn't beat my limited X-Men, which seems to be a trend.
Yeah, part for the course.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was 2-1 this week, which is good because the week before I got absolutely obliterated. So yeah. Avengers Tower, mate. How are you getting on with that?
Yeah, all right. Actually, I had a little bit of a mess up yesterday and simmed a match I didn't intend to sim, and then subsequently lost. So I dropped back down to 60 and had to start again. So I'm back up to 64.
Nice.
Sorry, that was from this morning. I did that. So I'll easily get up to 75 probably or more, somewhere around there.
Wicked. Okay.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Nice. I'm struggling this time. Like I keep dropping down. I hit like 61 and then I get up and then mess up the attack. I'm not really paying attention with it, to be perfectly honest. But
I got to 65, and that's the team of Silver Surfer, Shang-Chi, Colleen Wing, Longshot, and Shatterstar.
Yeah.
776, and I think I had my Heroes Guardians, and I was just like, they'll beat them. They're like matched in terms of points, not pretty much exactly the same, but obviously Heroes Guardians have all been reworked and they're new and stuff like that. So I meant to not sim it and go in and accidentally simmed it, and they lost. And I was just like, oh, come on. My next up from that is 827k A-Force with Doom, and they'll definitely win on sim. So annoying.
Yeah, that sucks. Right. Well, it's good to see it. Looking forward to getting those rewards and placing. So I guess we could discuss our placements next week.
All right.
Okay. And again, another fairly lean blog post. So let's knock it out. Weekly gloves off for war. There are a couple of updates to it in regards to typos and stuff. So we've got this Future Shock event coming up, the Helicarrier Clash. Do you want to hit this and I'll do the bullets?
Sure. So take your roster to new heights and Future Shock progress on October 10th at 2 p.m. with the upcoming Helicarrier Clash event. Score points towards the 7-day milestone by battling Alliance War, earning Alliance credits, earning Blitz credits, and opening Valhalla Orbs. You can find Valhalla Orbs in offers as a daily free claim on our website. The spoils of war include...
They include spliced spider genes, so 1 point towards the Future Shock milestone. Organic webbing, so 45,000 points towards the Future Shock webbing. Training modules, teal gear, and more. And then you'll get like additional points for 500 points for a war battle using Gamma or A-Force for 200 points. Earn Alliance credits, 2 points. Earn Blitz credits, 1 point. And open Valhalla Orbs for 2,000 points. So if you've got Gamma or A-Force on defense, take them off as soon as possible.
Lovely stuff. And launching with this event, will be the updated Blitz rewards. See the section below, Blitz review. So then there's a nice big old table of what they're updating the Blitz rewards with.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff.
Indeed. Right. Okay. So next up is Spider Space. So swinging your way on October 14th is the next Quick Rumble Spider Space, and the Webtastic feature trait will be Symbiote. Along with Quick Rumble rewards, Spider Space will reward Blitz credits, T1 and T2 L1 Iron Orbs, and T1 and T2 Basic ISO 8 Orbs. Accelerate your progress through the milestones by winning with characters who possess the Symbiote trait at 3 stars for 700 points, 5 stars for 1,700 points, or 7 stars for 6,700 points. So get blitzing with your symbiotes.
Love that, and I think I'm fairly certain that all my symbiotes are 7-star as well, which I'd love to see.
Yeah,
they are indeed.
Yeah. Love to hear it. Okay, do you want to hit these Blitz rewards update, mate?
So to aid your visits to the Blitz store, we'll be increasing Blitz rewards on October 10th, adding addition to the current reward of 10 Blitz credits per character used in battle per win. So they've crossed out the phrase per character used in battle. So it's just in addition to the current reward of 10 Blitz credits per win. So it's not 50. Wins will also include additional credits that can range in quantity and reach a potential total jackpot of 1,000 credits. The average rewards you can expect will be at least 15 Blitz credits per win with this update. So choose your teams wisely and rack up wins to maximize your rewards in the store and events like Heli Carrier Clash.
Nice. Okay, so it's good that we're going to get a little bit more rewards for Blitzing, I guess.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I care about the next thing. That's what I'm excited about.
All right, okay, so next up we've got the Famine Scourge event returns. So get hungry for more Horseman shards because Rogue's Famine Scourge event is returning on October 13th at 2 p.m. PDT. Whether you're adding another star to this unlimited X-Men Protector or recruiting her to your roster, you don't want to miss this opportunity. Prep now by powering up your A-Force, Young Avengers, and or Inhuman teams in order to tackle nodes 5 and 10 on difficulty 5+. And just like the Pestilent Scourge event, players that have 810 rogue character shards will be moved into the separate champions bracket, where there will be separate milestone rewards that don't include rogues shards. Awesome.
Yes, finally. We've had 3 runs of MLF, finally getting a second run at rogue. Love that.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, looking forward to this.
Yeah, and also my Young Avengers are thick and my A-Force is pretty thick as well, so happy days.
So we're going to tear through them.
Should do, yeah. I mean, my Miss Captain Marvel now is 208k or something, because I took her into Dark Dimension.
Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, you're ready to go.
Stick 2 Cs. So Agatha Harkness and the Pestilence saga. A bug was recently discovered with Agatha Harkness, specifically her passive ability Salem Survivor, was occasionally and incorrectly applying barrier multiple times per battle to her Darkhold allies when they drop below 30% health. The intention is that this should only occur once per battle, as the ability description states. A notable change that will occur when this goes live with this current Pestilence saga will by default be more difficult. The team is compensating for this by rebalancing the Pestilence saga based on the updated functionality.
There you go. All right, so next up we've got Mojo's Mayhem and Strike Pass. So new seasons of Mojo Mayhem and Strike Pass are on the way, and the featured rewards will help you power up your Darkhold and Dark Hunter teams. Mojo's Mayhem kicks off on first on October 7th at 2 p.m. and Mojo will be rewarding Doctor Strange Heartless character shards along with other prizes. And on October 12th, you can earn Wong and Elsa Bloodstone character shards by completing your daily objectives with season 21 of the Strike Pass. So it'd be good to see some more Wong shards.
Yeah, who else are in there diluting the pot? Nothing but Wong.
Nothing but Wong. That's all you want, mate. Nothing but Wong. All right, next up, we've got Elite Store update. Do you want to hit this?
Yeah, so the Web of Life and Destiny sling a thread into the Elite Store on October 11th with the addition of Spider Weaver. Make sure you drop by and use your gold or silver promotion credits to promote this Tangled Web Protector to higher red stars.
Character availability. So power up your roster with these upcoming character availability updates. On October 12th, Hulkbuster and Abomination are going into the Basic Orb, Ultimus, Mega Orb, Premium Orb, and Supply stores. To make way for this update, Polaris and Multiple Man will be bang out of the Mega Orb. Then on October 13th, Doctor Strange Heartless. Why haven't they put Doctor? Never mind. We'll go into the Arena Orb. Spider-Punk swings into the Arena Store for 975 credits, and Dagger's Arena Store price will drop down to 500 Arena credits, which is good news.
All of that is good news.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, going in the old Arena Orb and Spider-Punk going in the store. I'll take that all day.
That's it, mate. Okay, mate, let's finish up with these weekly events then.
Yeah, no, so we've got Back to Boot Camp, which is today, and we'll watch training modules for using your skilled military characters. No, it doesn't. Not doing it, not leveling them up.
Okay. And next we've got the Block Party event. So the rewards are ability materials, acquired characters, city hero.
And then after that, we've got the Mimic Master Blitz on October 10th, which rewards Taskmaster character shards.
It's cool. And then we have on October 11th, Phoenix is coming back for those of you newer players that don't have her yet. So requirements of 5 Villain Mystic Controller characters at a minimum of 5 stars to unlock her. And if you are interested and if you are new, we do have a video on the channel, youtube.com/4playuk.
And then in that same vein, the Infinity Watch Mythic Legendary event is coming back on October 14th. It rewards Adam Warlock character shards, and the requirements are Jubilee and 4 X Factor characters, minimum of 5 stars, level 65, gear tier 12, and ISO 8 class level 3 to recruit Adam Warlock. And again, video on the YouTube channel if you need assistance with that.
And then finishing up the quick rumble, we discussed it a couple of minutes ago. On October 14th is the Spider Space Symbiote quick rumble. The featured trait is Symbiote, and the rewards are T1 and T2 L1 ions, T1 and T2 basic ISO 8 orbs as well. Love to hear it.
Happy days.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that event, that Rogue event coming back just in time for the that Path to Apocalypse, which starts in like 2 weeks as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, looking forward to that. So that's going to be a busy week for us again in the old world of Marvel Strike Force.
Don't mind that.
Indeed, mate. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for us this week, mate. Hope everyone's happy with this week's pod, and like I say, we will be back consistently from now on, I hope.
Awesome.
All right, guys, please remember to rate and review this podcast however you consume it. Please do not forget to follow or subscribe. Remember, all roads lead to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/4playuk. If you want to ask us a question for next week, drop it down in the YouTube comments below. There is a link in the description if you're listening on the podcast service. Thanks a lot for checking us out, and we will catch you next week. Digz, got anything else you want to say?
All right, see you next week.
Nice one. Thanks a lot, and good luck, Commanders. Boom.